I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. One of the videos I watch, video makers I watch is Son of God. Now, one of his channels recently, he had this discussion about this article in some British rag called "Should 6-Year-Olds Vote?" And obviously, it's a very stupid thing. Should 6-year-olds vote? Even if it's done for hyperbolous reasons, which I think it was to highlight the fact that the voting demographic in most countries tends to lean older. Sargon then went on to point out the fact that, hey, wisdom comes with age, and it's not a bad thing that the older people are voting. And I think, generally, to an extent, it's just not a bad thing that older people are voting. But I disagree that wisdom comes with age. I think that if you spend your entire life being dumb, you're gonna end up being dumb. Experience will teach you some things, will teach you certain heuristics, but I don't see very much wisdom coming from boomers. Let's start off by picking on the boomers. Okay, I'm going Styx and X and Hammer 666 style right here. I know one of my favorite YouTubers with the thing. It's an homage because he recently did a video that inspired me to make more videos, which I'll link to below. Yeah, so here we go. Boomers. You know, all these hippies, peace, love, whatever, they had all this pot. And then in the 80s, come the 80s, they traded that all in for cocaine and Machiavellian business practices, which kind of culminated in a sort of economic philosophy that led to the 2008 collapse of the housing market, the big bubble thing that happened that I don't really understand. But now the boomers and the Gen X are all shitting on the millennials, who are these lazy snowflakes who just want a handout. Well, hold on. You were the freedom and love generation that wanted everything to be free and lovey, and then you turn into giant corporate greed whores, and then grunge rock happened for Gen X, and what the hell was that? And now the millennials are shit. Now the millennials, well, there was a stereotype about them. They're lazy, they are moody, etc. They're buried in their cell phones. Well, if there's a technology that is really addictive, that even boomers are addicted to, that's going to happen. The other thing about the lazy part, well, are they? Because back in the time that the boomers and even some of the Gen X people were around, it was possible to buy a house. Not as much today. See, 2008 housing bubble. And it's not just that. It's just that there's this shift going on, and it's getting blamed on millennials. And millennials even shit on millennials and say, I can't wait for Gen Z to fix all of these weird people in my generation, because Gen Z has this entrepreneurial spirit because they're using this technology to make websites and things. I'm like, wait. Gen X and some of the boomers back in like the 70s with Bell Labs, etc., pioneered all of that, but especially the .com stuff. A lot of millennials, like I'm pretty sure Zuckerberg Weber somewhere around millennial, just as an example of that kind of crap. So, like, because Gen Z is using affiliate marketing through a giant creepy Orwellian organization like Amazon to make revenue on stupid videos where they play with their cats, suddenly there's an entrepreneurial revival. And to me, all this generational stuff is stupid because every generation is shit. Case in point. The greatest generation, considered the greatest because they fought in World War II, World War I. Well, didn't that generation basically create the atmosphere that made those two world wars possible? So really, how great were they? These demographic distinctions are a good way to make memes and jokes, but they do have a pernicious effect in that people's perceptions start being biased, and then, you know, when you kind of like, you know, the poisoning the well effect. So if you're a millennial in the workplace, you might experience a lot of bullshit because people just expect you to fuck up, and they'll see fuck ups even when they're not happening. That's happened to me. Also in more general places, like going to like some horrid church gathering and just getting a shit ton of crap there. Assumptions, all kinds of nonsense. You're there to try to have a conversation with people, and all of a sudden it becomes about, why aren't you new? Why aren't you married? Why aren't you not? It's like, dude, fuck. I can't. I'm done with the generational thing. thank you for enjoying this time with me. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, well, it was only like, what, 5 minutes? So, yeah, you were probably not gonna do anything anyway. Because you're a fucking millennial. Take care.